Becoming an F1 champion as a rookie driver is an incredibly rare achievement. In fact, it's something we've never seen in F1 history. The journey from a wide-eyed newcomer to standing atop the podium as a world champion is far from straightforward. It's a story of unparalleled skill, relentless determination, and sometimes a bit of luck. Winning an F1 title involves much more than just driving fast. It requires mastering the complexities of the sport, developing a deep understanding of the car, and building a strong team around you. Over the years, F1 rookies have faced varying levels of success, but only a select few have managed to rise to the pinnacle of the sport.
Alonso, stunning start by Lewis Hamilton.
So, what does it take to transform from an F1 rookie into a world champion? Let's explore how rookies have fared over the years and what qualities are essential to making that extraordinary leap to the top of the racing world. Rookies are no strangers to F1. The sport has seen countless fresh faces since it all began. These newcomers often start their journey in karting, dreaming of one day reaching the pinnacle of motorsport. Last season, the F1 grid welcomed 3 rookies: Oscar Piastri, Nick De Vries, and Logan Sargent. Their debut season was a story of vastly different fortunes. Oscar Piastri emerged as the standout rookie, delivering one of the best debut seasons we've seen in a while. He quickly adopted to the high stakes of F1, making a strong impression with his consistent performance and speed. Nick De Vries, however, faced a much tougher road. Despite his promising reputation, an impressive previous performance in Formula E, and his F1 cameo at Monza in 2022, De Vries struggled to find his footing. After failing to score any points in the first 10 races of the season, AlphaTauri made the tough decision to replace him with Daniel Ricciardo, Red Bull's reserve driver, well before his contract was up. It was a stark reminder of how unforgiving F1 can be, even for those with potential. Logan Sargent's season was also filled with challenges, yet he managed to retain the support of his team. After a difficult weekend in Japan, where he crashed in qualifying and retired from the race after colliding with Valtteri Bottas, Williams' team principal, James Vowles, publicly backed him. Vowles emphasised the team's commitment to Sargent, noting his unique path from the Williams Driver Academy to F1. The vote of confidence highlighted the importance of team support and patience in developing rookie talent. Junior driver programs have been a cornerstone of Formula 1 for nearly 2 decades. The likes of Red Bull and Alpine kicked things off in the early 2000s, nurturing young talent and paving the way for future champions. Today, the majority of the F1 grid boasts graduates from these esteemed academies. These programs are more than just a gateway, they're a proving ground. Shine in your junior career and you might just earn a seat with a top team. Take Lewis Hamilton for instance. He joined McLaren's driving development support program at the tender age of 13. After clinching the GP2 title, he was catapulted into Formula 1 for the 2007 season, partnering with none other than the reigning double world champion Fernando Alonso. Another example is Felipe Massa, who earned his spot at Ferrari in 2006 by honing his skills with the Sauber F1 team for 4 years. His success with Ferrari inspired the creation of the Ferrari Driver Academy in 2009. In the past 2 decades, over 100 drivers have made their debut in Formula 1, yet none have captured the championship in their rookie season. This isn't surprising. The first year in F1 is typically a steep learning curve, a time to adapt and prove oneself against seasoned rivals. The real test for a rookie is how quickly and consistently they can extract the maximum performance from their car compared to their teammates. But there are always exceptions, and some rookies make an impact from the very start. Lewis Hamilton's rookie season in 2007 is a prime example of this. He adapted quickly, and by his 3rd race he outperformed Alonso, finishing 2nd in Bahrain while Alonso managed only 5th. This early success fueled Hamilton's confidence, and over the next 8 races he outpaced the defending champion 5 times, including a dramatic victory at the US Grand Prix where they fiercely battled on the track. However, as the season progressed towards its climax, Hamilton's inexperience occasionally showed. At the European Grand Prix, A sudden downpour caught him off guard, sending him into a gravel trap while Alonso seized a brilliant victory. Hamilton bounced back with a win in Hungary, keeping his championship hopes alive. But consistency eluded him. In the races that followed, he struggled, particularly in Turkey, Italy and Belgium, where Alonso's superior finishes tightened the title race. Hamilton's most notable rookie mistake came in China when he infamously slid into the gravel trap, entering the pit lane, severely denting his championship bid. The season ended with more misfortune in Brazil, where a gearbox issue and further incident allowed Kimi Raikkonen to snatch the title. Despite these setbacks, Hamilton's rookie season remains a gold standard in F1 history. Over 17 races, he maintained an average grid position of 2.59 and an average finishing position of 3. His impressive campaign included 4 wins, 6 pole positions and 109 points, securing him a second place finish in the championship, which is a phenomenal achievement for any rookie. Not every rookie in Formula 1 gets to hit the ground running like Lewis Hamilton. Take Antonio Giovinazzi for instance. When he joined Sauber in 2017, the young Italian faced a steep learning curve. Despite his undeniable talent, Giovinazzi struggled to make a mark, averaging a grid position of 17 and finishing races around 12th place. His rookie season is a reminder of just how tough and competitive F1 can be. Max Verstappen's debut with Toro Rosso in 2015 perfectly illustrates this journey. In his first year, he averaged a grid position of 11.37 and a finishing position of 10.17, which is a solid but not spectacular performance. However, Max's relentless drive and dedication saw him evolve from a promising newcomer into a dominant force on the track. Fast forward to today, and he's a 3-time world champion, rewriting F1 history books. Nico Rosberg's career trajectory tells a similar story of growth and perseverance. Starting with Williams in 2006, his rookie stats were modest with an average finish of 13.22, but Rosberg's determination and steady improvement eventually led him to the pinnacle of the sport. By 2016, he was crowned the F1 World Champion, proving that dedication and experience can turn raw potential into a world-beating performance. For many drivers, their breakthrough moment is pivotal. A race win, a series of podium finishes, or simply a season where everything falls into place. Sebastian Vettel's rise is a perfect example. He began his F1 career with BMW Sauber in 2007 before moving to Toro Rosso. His early years were a mix of promise and learning curves. It wasn't until his move to Red Bull that Vettel's potential fully ignited, propelling him to 4 consecutive world championships from 2010 to 2013. In recent years, the bar for rookie drivers has been set extraordinarily high, partially due to the standout debut seasons seen in 2019. That year, rookies like Lando Norris, George Russell and Alexander Albon made a strong impression, proving not only that they deserved their place on the F1 grid, but also that they had potential to be future champions. Lando Norris burst onto the scene with McLaren in 2019 at just 19 years old, paired with the seasoned Carlos Sainz. From the get-go, Norris showed he wasn't just a young talent, but a formidable competitor. Throughout the season, Norris out-qualified Sainz 11-10, an impressive feat for a rookie against a teammate with 4 more years of F1 experience. Their qualifying times were incredibly close, with Norris just 0.03 of a second behind Sainz on average. By the season's end in Abu Dhabi, Sainz finished 6th in the championship, while Norris secured 11th place. McLaren, on the other hand, celebrated their best finish in the Constructors' Championship since 2011, clinching 4th place. Norris's consistency was key, as he landed in the top 10 times throughout the year. When Sainz departed McLaren the following year, it was evident that Norris was poised to become the team's future star. Alex Albon's path to F1 wasn't straightforward. After finishing 3rd in the 2018 F2 Championship, he was initially set to move to Formula E. However, a last-minute call-up saw him join Toro Rosso for the 2019 season alongside Daniil Kvyat. Albon's debut race was unremarkable, finishing 14th, but he soon displayed his grit and talent. In the Chinese Grand Prix, despite starting from the pit lane due to a crash in practice, Albon executed a brilliant drive to finish 10th. By the summer break, he'd already scored points in 5 races, proving his worth on the grid. Then came the big twist. Pierre Gasly's demotion from Red Bull Racing opened a spot, and Albon was promoted to the senior team from August onwards. His first race with Red Bull saw him starting from the back of the grid due to power unit changes, but he didn't let that dampen his spirits. Albon surged through the field, making spectacular overtakes, including a memorable pass on Sergio Perez on the grass during the final lap, and finished 5th. For the rest of the season, Albon consistently placed in the top 6, outperforming his predecessors in points over fewer races, and this remarkable season earned him the title of Rookie of the Year, an 8th place finish in the championship with 95 points, and a coveted seat at Red Bull for the following year. George Russell's rookie season might have flown under the radar, but it was nothing short of extraordinary, given the circumstances. Driving for Williams, a team struggling at the back of the grid, Russell faced a tough challenge. The FW42 was significantly slower than its competitors, automatically putting him at a disadvantage. Despite this, Russell's talent shone through. He outqualified his experienced teammate Robert Kubica in every single race of the season, a staggering 19-0. On race days, Russell often finished ahead of Kubica, managing to stay competitive even with a car that was 2% slower than the rest of the field. While Russell didn't grab headlines with race wins or podiums, his consistent performances and ability to extract every ounce of performance from his car did not go unnoticed by those in the know. His rookie year showcased his raw talent and hinted at a bright future in F1. Yet, the world of junior drivers is still rich with potential. There are incredible talents in the feeder series, poised to step up and compete at the highest level. While we may not see them clinching championships in their rookie seasons, with time and patience, they can grow into formidable contenders. The pressure and mindset required to excel in F1 can be honed, but it takes more than just raw skill. It requires experience, resilience, and a supportive environment to truly thrive. The path to success in F1 is rarely a sprint. It's a marathon that demands time, patience, and the opportunity to learn and grow. However, in today's F1, the focus on immediate results and profitability often means rookies are given little time to find their footing. They're expected to deliver right out of the gate, and any stumble can cost them dearly. This cutthroat approach can stifle young talent before it has a chance to flourish. That'll be all for today's video. Thanks for staying tuned. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you can always watch more amazing videos like this. See you in the next one.